Welcome the frick back. We are here to listen to CANDLEBOX. This is a song called Far Behind, and this was a song that had me, I feel like it could be interpreted in so many different ways, and that is one of the beautiful things about music. But before we jump into this, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe, and with that said, let's get into it. I was just hearing static in my earbuds, and I was like, wait a second.
Now maybe did I mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. And then maybe some would say your life was sad, but you lived it anyway. And so maybe your friends that stand around you watch you crumble as you fall to the ground. And then someday your friends that stand beside as you were flying, oh, you were flying oh so high. But then someday people look at you, they're what they call their own, they watch you suffer. Yeah, here you're coming home. And then someday we could take our time to brush the leaves aside so you can reach us. Hey, but you left me far behind. Now, did I mean to treat you so bad? But I did it anyway. Now I'm saying, but some would say you left with what you had, but you couldn't tell the pain, mama, now.
Okay, wait. I do. How was I 2 minutes into this? Oh, okay, it's fine. Move on, Rachel. His tone. I'm not saying that his tone kind of reminds me of Lane Stanley. I mean, it could also just be like, this is kind of in the same genre as Alice in Chains. Oh my god. I just kept thinking Rooster. And I was like, the name of the band is not Rooster, Rachel. That's the song. I'm like, switch it. Because I mean, this is a 94. So mid-90s, or 93, I guess. I think this was filmed in 94, though, because that's what it said at the beginning of the video, but the album, CANDLEBOX, was released in 93. Regardless, it has that kind of... It's like a... Not all of Alice in Chains songs sound like this, obviously. Like, I'm not saying... It reminds me. There's, like, an element to this that makes me think of Alice in Chains, because it has this kind of heartfelt, grungy kind of sound to it, the music, and then also like the vocals too, like even some of the way that he sings stuff. Maybe it's like the vowels he uses or just his tone of voice or something just kind of reminds me of Lane. But if you look at the lyrics, now maybe I didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. And then maybe some would say your life was sad, but you lived it anyway. And so maybe your friends, they stand around, they watch you crumble as you falter to the ground. And then someday your friends, they stand beside you as you were flying. Oh, you were flying so high. But then people look at you for what they call their own. They watch you suffer. Yeah, they hear you calling home. And then someday we could take our time to brush the leaves aside so you can reach us. Hey, but you left me far behind. Obviously this sounds like, going through life with somebody, not necessarily healthfully, it sounds like, but, those might just be like the more bad times versus the good. But when it says, and then someday we could take our time to brush the leaves aside so you can reach us, hey, you left me far behind. That section just makes me think of like brushing leaves off a grave for some reason. Um, so there's it almost just the way that I'm looking at this, the way that I'm seeing it and perceiving it, it just feels like, you know, kind of reminiscing, thinking about things that have happened, but hey, this is where we're at now. Kind of emotions. Some would say you left with what you had, but you couldn't share the pain. No, couldn't share the pain. They watch you suffer. I mean, when you look at it, when you read that, you left with what you. I mean, again, it could be like the sense that, you know, somebody got up and left this earth, or could have been got up and left their life. Could be either or, but yeah. But then there's also a part of me that just also feels like it could be talking about how relationships change as people get successful and you really see the true colors of people. Like there's so many, that's one of the beautiful things about music is you can really look at it in so many different ways. It really just depends on how it connects to you, your past, your opinions, your, you know, everyone's different. They have a different story that they would connect to things in music. But let's continue.
Couldn't share the pain and watch she suffer.
I mean, there's a lady there.
Now maybe could have made my own mistakes, but I live with what I've known. And then maybe we might share in something great. Won't you look at where we've grown?
They're like almost like growly texture tone.
Comes tomorrow holds sense of what I feel for you in my mind.
This tone just reminds me.
As you trip to find a lion that cold
In some moments.
You lost control. Shame you left my life so soon. You should have told me. Hey, but you left me far behind. Now maybe I didn't mean to treat you so bad. Oh, but I did it anyway. Now maybe some would say you left with what you had. Oh, but you couldn't share the pain. No, no,
Oh, okay. I was like, kind of drowning or are you baptizing him? Like, I don't know what's happening here. That was nice. You know, the song definitely feels like a release of emotional pain with a lot of the, you know, vocalizations that he's doing, like, oh, well, I mean, yes, they're lyrics, but the oh no, oh no, oh no, oh Lord, see, I know, but may, yay, 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 be. I'm not singing them, just reading the lyrics. But there's a lot of vocalizations in this, a lot of like almost a feeling of releasing emotions. And then, I mean, when you look at the lyrics, it clearly, at least to me, seems like this was written from, you know, something that was personally experienced by the songwriters. One of them, at least. Um, but, yeah. Yeah. That was like a, again, like it, I feel like you could take it so many different ways. And depending what the actual lyrics, like what the meaning of it was, um, according to the band, um, uh, is different than what, you know, it may mean to us. I'm just looking here. Oh, Martin Wood had been friends for many years, but when Wood began using heroin, their friendship took a turn for the worst. Martin would go to neglect their friendship and say things he would regret and push Wood away, which in where the chorus of Far Behind would get its context. I didn't want to be that obvious and change the lyrics to now maybe so I could be interpreted anyway. The vagueness and lyricism is an approach Martin also took on his other hit records like Cover Me, which was a discussion about on religion between him and his bandmate. But yeah, I mean, again, we can hear it, we can see it, the emotional turmoil, and just the relationship turmoil as well. And I mean, based on what is being said here, it makes perfect sense. But yeah, yeah. Thank you for recommending. My brain is scattered. Thank you for recommending. I hope that you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye.